Hey, YouTube. Welcome back to the main channel. Let's got a special video, man. We got top 5. Why Nas didn't make my top 5 list. Here we go. Hit the like button and subscribe. Patreon link, Discord link, second channel link, Twitch link, all in the description. If you guys want some merch, go ahead and hit the link in the description. They got some Call Man Wins merch for you guys. And also, y'all know what time it is, man. Hit that like button for your boy as we continue to climb and do what we got to do. We at 103.2. We trying to get to 110 before the year is over. Let's get to the video.
Be real. Every top 5 list y'all have seen has been trash. Marcellus, B. Ellis. I mean, it's up to me to keep it 100. And honestly, this is the only real top 5 in the 1v1 scene. And instead of starting at the top, I'm gonna start at the bottom. And this is my only thing. All right. At number 5, I do have 2 people, but that's the only spot. Everybody else that I've seen that has made a list, like y'all are.
Man, why you can't just make your own list, man? Without mentioning us.
Honestly just copy and pasting everybody else's list. Like, can we at least be a little
All right,
bit?
so you said my list was, you better, I'm telling you right now, this list better not be feelings based. You better come with criteria. You better come with criteria, resume, where the win was at, point, all that. You better come with all that. Not just, I feel like he's because I like his skill set.
Original, just a little. This list that I'm about to drop is honestly probably the most accurate of a top 5 list that has ever been made. I'm not gonna make this long, but y'all stay with me. Let's get right into it. Okay, at 5B, I got Trey Croft. Yeah, I said it, Trey Croft.
You're already wrong. You're already wrong.
Some of y'all are gonna act surprised, but if we're being real when it comes to pure scoring ability, he belongs in this conversation. He has one of the deepest bags, crazy first step, and he gets to his spots against everybody.
Bro, we're not arguing skill set. That's just your top. If your top 5 is based off skill set, he still ain't top 5. Because if we arguing skill set, Tay top 5.
He may not get some of the shine as the other names that y'all keep hyping up, but if you really watch the tape, he's honestly one of the biggest problems on this scene. And personally, this is the only correct list, so I don't really
already know what's going on. This video was sponsored by Prize Picks, the best place to win cash while watching sports. The first part of the lineup is going to be Lamar Jackson more than a half-yard passing. A shoo-in. Lamar Jackson more than a half-yard passing, man. Y'all know what's going on, man. Next part of the lineup is going to be Justin Jefferson to catch or run for a touchdown. Let me tell you something right now, man. Justin Jefferson, y'all already know, is one of, if not the best wide receiver in the game. In his first game of the season, I expect him to set the tone and catch or run for a touchdown. Go ahead and make that pick. Last part of the lineup is going to be Jamar Chase to have more than 49.5 yards receiving. He's one of the best receivers in the game, and he has one of the best QBs in the game at his disposal. All right, I know sometimes they start slow in those first 2 or 3 games, but they made a change this year in the preseason, and a lot of their starters got a lot of snaps, so I expect them to be in rhythm early. So we're going to go Jamar Chase, more than 49.5 yards receiving today. You already know what to do, man. Click the link in the description, download Prize Picks, and use code BELLIS to receive $50 guaranteed once you place your first $5 lineup. That is code BELLIS, and you're going to receive $50 guaranteed once you place your first $5 lineup. Let's get to it.
really care what y'all say. Trey is at 5.
So are we doing skill set, or are we doing resume? What are we doing? I wish we had I wish you would have told us what are we basing it off of? Are we basing it off skill set and aesthetically pleasing games? Or are we basing it off of resume, wins, losses, where the wins occurred at, how big was the impact of the win? I'm trying to see what is the basis or criteria of having Trey Croft 5B, and all I'm hearing is, yeah, I like his game. And then you said this is the only correct list. So basically what I just heard was, trust me, bro.
B. Now, don't get it twisted. Moon is probably one of the most competitive in the whole 1v1 scene. His handle is smooth. He can break.
So you got Trey Croft 5B and Moon 5A. I love Trey Croft game. He's a dog. Moon has a Scoob win and a Nesco win. Trey Croft has neither. So they're not even in the same discussion right now. Moon hasn't lost all year.
Down off the dribble, but most importantly, Moon makes shots and Moon doesn't quit. His endurance is through the roof. I know some people may have him lower, some people may have him higher.
Now, if they would have match up, you know what I'm saying? If you pick who you want to pick, this is not me. I'm very passionate about this. I'm very passionate about this space. If they want to match up, I'm saying Trey Croft go crazy. He can win the game. I'm not saying Trey Croft can't beat Moon, but I'm talking about in terms of a ranking standpoint. How can you have 5A, 5B when he has 2 wins that Trey Croft doesn't have? And if I pull up Moon's resume, don't make me pull up the resume. If I pull up Moon's resume, he got like 40 games. He beat Day twice. He beat Frigo once.
Have him as one of the top dogs, and he's always super dangerous. So yeah, Moon's at my 5A. All right, now for everybody that knows, at number 4, we got Zay.
You're done. I'm done. You're rage baiting me. You're rage baiting me, bro. Hey, Byrd, you rage baiting me, bro. Hey, this list dirt. Fuck out of here.
Best guards going downhill, and for anybody that watches Zay, one of his big things is finishing off 2 feet, which makes him so dangerous downhill. That downhill style makes him super, super tough to beat because he puts so much pressure on the rack. But here's the thing, in my opinion, the reason why I got him at 4 is because Zay is a G League player, right? And for us to get a good read on Zay, I think he needs to play G League and professional guys.
What? No, Richard. Brother, hey, listen. What is your criteria right now, homie? Zay got wins over Ness, Scoob, Nas. That alone makes him top 3, brother.
So until he takes that next step and calls out or gets called out by some of these professional players, the level that he plays on, I think that that's really what's going to set him apart, is when he gets these super marquee matchups. Because right now, like, there hasn't been much competition as far as this level. So I want to see Zay crank it up a notch and play against higher and better competition. So right now I got Zay at 4. Now, coming in at number 3, we got nobody other than Uncle Scoob, aka Black Ghost. Now, to me, this guy's next level. When it comes to Black Ghost, one of the things that really sets him apart is he's one of the best finishers in the game. When I say finishers, no lead is out of reach. He's one of the best at coming.
He's one of the best. Okay.
From behind.
That's
down
a fact,
by
though.
3,
Fact.
Down by 5. There's no panic ever. He knows how to slowly take over, make the right reads, and honestly, he has that clutch mentality, which is really rare in this 1v1 scene. I talk about it a lot. The guys that had that knockout power and are able to close games. He's one of them. And I'm gonna give you guys in on this. If I would have made this video before Ness quit, I had him at number 1. But hear me out. That's how highly I think of him, and I get to see a lot of his games in this space. And for me right now, he slid to number 3, which isn't bad, which is super competitive. And honestly, the best part about Scoob's game is, man, he's always working. Always. All right. Now, to the nitty gritty. So, coming in at number 2 from Wilmington, Delaware, we got Nesco. Look, all right, hear me out. Ness does have some losses to this guy named CB, which are very, very uncharacteristic. I think that if anybody were to have bet that game, they would have lost the house on Ness. But I think Ness has proved why he deserved the spot. He's beat Scoob twice in championship settings, which is hard to do. And he's not just athletic. He's smart, he's fast, and he has a crazy bag. I think he's one of the better players at playing once he pulls his dribble. He's the type of player to make you adjust your whole game plan just to stay in front of him. And once you think you've got him scouted, like, he's always going to find a way to get his shot off. Personally, that's why I got him at number 2. Beating Scoob twice, championship settings, I think it's much deserved. So I'm interested to see how Ness bounces back from this in his next games, because like we've always seen in this space, one thing you can't get is comfortable. And as you're heading to that top spot, you're no longer hunting. You're being hunted. So I like to see how guys react when they're in that seat. All right, y'all. Here we go. Let me get that drum roll. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. And finally, I know everybody's always been waiting for this, right? Who's number 1? No other than Rob Cologne. Look. Y'all already know Rob is on another level. He's strong, he's fast, he got handles, he can break anybody down. I'm talking 3-level score. This is the guy you can't sleep on in any 1v1. Even the best players, Ness, Scoob, have to bring their A game because of Rob's combination of speed, strength, and skill. Keep in mind, Scoob has beat Rob. Rob also has beat Scoob. I think 15-0 if I'm not mistaken. And for me, Rob's consistency through the years, he's proved he's clutch. He's proved he can turn the game around in a blink. And for me, that's why he's number 1. Hold on. I know what you guys are thinking. I'm missing somebody. Who could I be missing? Who's that guy that didn't make the list? Let me explain something to y'all, right? Why isn't Nas on the list? Where's Nas? Where's Nas? Why isn't Nas on the list? That's because Nas right now is on a whole different level. Like, even, the man hasn't lost a 1v1 game in 2.5 years. The man...
It's been 1.5 years. That's number 1.
And has been to the Big 3 championship back-to-back years.
What does the Big 3 have to do with 1v1? The Big 3 has nothing to do with 1v1. The fact that, listen, Nas is a dog, but bro, he ain't levels above Scoob, Ness, Zay, Rob. He's not. He's not, bro. Off eye tests alone, he's not levels above those guys, bro. We watch these guys too. He ain't levels above, no. I'm gonna let you finish that.
He goes city to city looking for the best players, and professional basketball players duck him. And don't get me started on his last 2 pay-per-views. Completely obliterated Friga. Completely obliterated Kyrie Walker. And that's because he can't find matchups. Guys won't even play him.
Accountability. Eugene German was ready. You gotta give every single side.
This man has been on a straight domination type of path, man. So, while we're breaking down the top 5, just remember, Nas, he's honestly at this point, he's operating on a league of his own. Like, he's been untouchable. Comparing him to anybody on this list, I could, but to him in the game, it's not really fair if you think about it. So, if you disagree,
I just respectfully disagree, man. I just don't think he's levels above those 4 guys that I named. I genuinely don't. I think Oka Scoob is the best shooter on YouTube. I think Oka Scoob has incredible 1v1 wins. I think Uncle Scoob's Rob and Lamar Peters win is arguably better than any win Nas has ever had. I can make that argument. I think Rob Cologne versus Zay is... Rob Cologne's win over Zay in the DMV is arguably better than any win Nas has ever had in the space. I can make an argument Zay versus Nas head to head, 0-1. Like, he's not levels above these guys. Now, granted, he is undefeated in the last year and a half, and the boy is a dog. And he's paving the way for the 1v1 space completely, just like the rest of these guys are. But to say that Nas is levels above these guys, when I could break down resume for resume, Zay has 1 loss, Rob has 1 loss, and they've played comp. Nas has his last one-on-one loss is to Zay. So it's like, to say he's levels above is just untrue. It's just untrue. I'm not tripping about the 5A, 5B thing, because I got a tie for 1, so I'd be hypocritical to say whatever the case may be about the 5A, 5B thing. But I just can't, like, Trey Croft is not 5B. He's not. And you made him 5A, 5B with a guy that has a win on Scoob, has a win on Ness. Trey Croft is 0-3 versus Ness, 0-1 versus Scoob. And if I pull up resumes, it's not comparable. Aesthetically pleasing, to me, this is me. Aesthetically pleasing games don't mean, just because you think that player's game is more aesthetically pleasing does not make him better. At the moment. Because if they match up, Trey Croft would definitely get the game. Trey Croft is more than capable of beating Moon. He's a dog. But that's just how I feel about it. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. You said my list is your list is. So, respectfully speaking, see y'all next video.